So welcome back in Brixton right now. As you can see, got Brixton marker right there. This reminds me of going to school. Like reminds me of going to school right now. It's my brother right there. Basically, I'm following him to Tottenham. It's a Tottenham match right now, and obviously he's never taken night bus, been on the early buses before, so I want to make sure he goes through that experience so he knows. But we're back in our hometown. Always love being in Brixton, even though it's in the early morning, but there's always people about down there, stuff. But yeah, we're gonna take a bus to Trafalgar Square because he wants to get to Tottenham. It's gonna take us another hour and a half, so we're gonna take a bus to Trafalgar Square. From Trafalgar Square we're gonna walk through Charing Cross to a place called Aldwych. And yeah, let's go. How do you feel, bro? Are you looking forward to what you're doing? Yeah. It took us 2 hours to get here, and we had to walk for ages. I'm not sure if my brother's used to that. Are you used to that, bro? Like, I don't know, innit?
Tired.
I'd take that as a no. He's not used to it. I do it all the time. But it's good that he goes through this, because life is hard. You gotta get used to traveling often. Hopefully the bus comes soon. But yeah, that's Brixton Station down there. That's Iceland. My mum never used to shop in Iceland, never. She'd go to the market right there. But you know, the market's not open, the stores are not there. Got the arcade right there. Back in the day, there used to be an arcade in the station, you know. You could walk through the station. There was like shops there and stuff, but it's changed now. Brixton's changed. Down there you got the Barclays and KFC. That used to be a Pizza Hut when I was small, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. But yeah, on the bus right now. There.
Robbery.
Reminds me of old school. Gonna be passing my old area soon. That's Angel Town right there. Let me show you, man. This is Angel Town.
159.
Some people call it A Town.
To Marble Arch.
Some people call it A Town. It's a Loughborough Road right there.
Roadway.
Mansfield South. Moston Road right there. That leads to Akerman Road, 5 ways and that. So it reminds me of back in the days at Stoke.
159 to Marble Arch.
When I was coming home from school, I used to get off at the next stop right here. Yeah,
Hilliard Street.
This is where we used to live right here. Carly Estate. So many memories here, boy. Always got love for this area.
Vassal Road.
This is my hometown. So, yeah. That's Vassal Road. Vassal Road right there. My old road. Welcome back. I used to live in that block right there. Right there. used to get off at this stop as well.
159 to Marble Arch.
Boy, this area has changed. That's basically Holland Town. Call this Holland Town.
St Mark's Church. Alight here for Oval Station and Cricket Ground.
Basically, this is the end of Brixton Road. That whole building there, that used to be run down back in the day. That wasn't even. Now it's all built up.
159
There's like a gym in there.
to
You can go there and eat.
Marble Arch.
Never used to be like that though. That's Kennington Park. Behind it is the Brandon Blocks. Brandon Estate. Campbell New Road. Over there's that's Kennington Park Estate right there. That's Kennington Park. Bad memories here. Bad memories. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Just wanted to show where I used to live. My old area. Really, if I had the money, I'll move back. I miss this area so much. And plus, you know, it's a safe area. It's not even dangerous anymore. But when I was younger, like age 16, it was a total different story.
Kennington Park Post Office.
Oh yeah, you got the fun fair and that. They're setting it up for the rest of the day. So during the day, there'll be like a fun fair and that. Meredith, you know, that's how you can tell they're lawyers straight away. When you hear the name Meredith. That used to be a school. I think it's been converted into flats.
159
My primary school used to look just like
Marble
this.
Arch.
But these buildings are old, like hundreds of years old.
Windmill Road.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. Peace. It's London Eye there. Just realised why I got my top like that. Yeah, we're in Waterloo right now. Not far from where my brother was born. This is where my brother was born. Right there, it's like, that's Waterloo Station right there. I think it's like a diversion right now. So next diversion, I was here just 2 days ago. It wasn't even like this. Well, we're going around in circles, bro. Bro, we're going around in a circle, bro. I don't even know where this guy's going. Bro, man has a Dallas here, you know. Oh yeah. You know there's a Dallas chicken. knew that.
No, sorry.
Dallas chicken, you know, raw. Okay, say no more. That's the 211 bus right there. Many memories. Not good memories, but many memories. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I thought they was gonna pass where my brother was born. They're not even passing it. Oh yeah, we're passing the River Thames now. We're leaving South London, going into Central. So this is all the Central right here. We're in a place called the Strand. There's a lot of history here. But yeah, we're gonna get off very soon. You know what? We need to get off here still. So we're in Trafalgar Square right now. Hear me? What's it? I swear down. I think man just. Let me see that face. Show me the face you just done. Show me that says it all, bruv. Like I'm not saying anything, yeah, but that's the first time I've seen a transvestite in London before. But London's changed, you know. Like London, there's many different people in London now, and I don't like discriminating, so I don't want that person to feel bad. But that threw me off guard. That threw me off guard. Hey, let me show Trafalgar Square because people don't know about Trafalgar Square. That's Trafalgar Square right there. You know, there's history to it. Very famous spot. So if you're a tourist, you're probably gonna come here and look at this phallic symbol, which looks like a penis. But no one likes to talk about that because that gets into Illuminati and all that crap. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it right here. So, peace. Yo, you enjoy seeing the transvestite in that, yeah?
Not really. I was
Say no more. Peace. Welcome back. We're in Tottenham right now. Yeah, Seven Sisters.
my home.
In my hometown. This ain't my hometown. Brixton's my hometown. But
it feels at home.
So you're looking forward to the match, man? Tell them where you're going, bruv.
Oh, Newcastle.
He's going Newcastle. I've been Newcastle.
Sure.
But I done a vlog, but I can't really show that. I'm not gonna lie, because I was with my boys, and you know, boys get up to boy stuff, and obviously I can't have my mum seeing that. So you know what African parents are like. You can't. Obviously, my dad, he don't care. Like it's not. He don't really care, to be honest. It's not a big deal. But my mum, woo. The fire will start. Let's just say it like that. So yeah, I hope you appreciate this, bruv. Because I woke up early in the morning. I woke this guy up. This guy weren't ready. I woke up 3:30. This guy weren't up. 3:30 in the morning. Woke him up. We left the house around just before 4 o'clock in the morning. Got to Brixton for 5 o'clock, which if you ask me is good timing. I say no, like 5:30 we got to Brixton. That's actually good timing. And then afterwards, we got to Aldwych around, what time? It's 30 minutes ago. So yeah, it'd be fun. And obviously he's gonna come back around midnight. So I'm gonna come back and pick him up about roughly 12, 16 hours from now. Something like that, yeah?
So I feel that's 16 hours when I get there.
Yeah, because I've been Newcastle before. 8 hours on the coach. His is gonna be a bit quicker though, but 8 hours on the coach. Because last time, yeah, when I was on a coach, I forgot. I don't want to say that, but basically, I forgot I had a bum. My ass was numb. Oh yeah, for those who don't know what ass means, any Americans watching or North Americans, whatever. That's our way of saying ass.
How many degrees is it?
Yeah, it's cold, bruv. And the mad thing is, because it's springtime, during the day, it's gonna be hot. Nighttime, early mornings, it's cold. Right now, it's cold. I wish the chicken shop was open so I could just eat. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm gonna miss you, G.
No thanks. You're not even gonna see me.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Got any last words?
Hope we win. That's all I can
Hope
say.
they win. Peace. Cool. He's gone now. It's crazy because, you know, my younger brother is getting older now. He's not a little boy no more, he's a man. But my mum, my mum and dad, they baby him too much. So me and him was raised very differently. I always wanted him to be a man though. So I made sure when I was young, I remember when my dad was picking him up from school, I was like, nah, he needs to learn how to come home. So I walked all the way home with him. I said, look, I'll meet you after school, out of my own time, and I'll teach him. I also taught him how to do the washing up. Taught him a lot of things, to be honest. So it was only right that I show him how to take night bus and all that stuff. Especially tonight. He's never taken night bus before. I think he's never travelled this early as well. I mean, he's a bit innocent compared to me. I mean, we did grow up differently. Living in Brixton in my early years, because there's like 7 years difference between me and him. I left Brixton when I was 16. He was like 9 or 10, so he doesn't remember too tough. But by the time I was 16, I had been through a lot of stuff to the point where a lot of things people go through in their mid-20s, I'd done in school. I'm not proud of it though, because, you know, it's the serious people I respect. The people who are staying focused in their life. If you're one of those people working hard, whether you're studying, having a job, hey, salute to you. I've got the utmost respect for you. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't let haters bring you down. Never let haters bring you down. Don't let people just... People might not be doing what you're doing, and they see what you're doing is positive. They'll just hate on you. Don't let that hate... Use that hate as motivation. If people are hating on you, it means you're doing something right. Not all the time, but follow your heart. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. Probably do another vlog on my way there, because I'm gonna go home, sleep. It's gonna be another 2 hours to get home. I'm all the way in North London, gonna go back to South. So it's gonna take 2 hours to get home. But the trains are working now. That's why I had to take bus all the way here. If the trains don't start early on a Sunday. So yeah. For those who don't know, the best way to travel in London is bus or underground tube. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. Peace. Welcome back. It's about 16 hours later. Picking up my brother. I'm back at Tottenham. I didn't get no sleep. I'm one of those guys. I find it hard to sleep, especially during the day. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my brother. I'm in Tottenham right now. It's about almost midnight. I think it's about 11 o'clock at night. As you can see, I'm in Tottenham, right next to the college. I think this is the college, isn't it? Basically 7 Sisters. So right there, 7 Sisters. But over there is towards Edmonton. So yeah, I'm in the heart of Tottenham. I think I have to wait for like 30 minutes. I think he's coming just past midnight. It'd be a good experience for him. He hasn't been through this before. My brother, he's a homeboy. I respect him for that as well. Because when I was his age, I was roaming about doing stupid stuff. He just stays home. So he's never been through this experience where you go out at night time, come home at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I remember the first time I done that when I was young. It wasn't good because I almost got kicked out of my house. I think I was about 15. Yeah, I was 15 and me and my friends decided to roam the London streets at night. And I remember we was going barking East London. And we're South London boys, so even when they hear us speak, they know we're South London. And yeah, we was on the night bus, and then there was some white guy with glasses, and he had like an iPod. And them times we didn't know anyone with an iPod. Them times we was poor. I only had a phone for like a year that time. So, and then time I had a Motorola. You know how old that was? I don't know if it was a Siemens. I had a Siemens or a Motorola, one of them old school phones. Proper old school, no camera, no nothing, no color. There wasn't even color on the phone. So yeah. Anyway, we was on the bus, in the back of the bus, yeah, and these boys come on, about 4 of them, about our age. And there's me and 2 of my friends. And obviously, we're not wussies or anything. We're not scared, because them times you was just prepared for anything. And we was just sitting down, relaxing. And these boys come up to us first and asking us questions. And it's standard procedure. They're trying to suss you out. So they ask a dumb question like, "Oh, what's the time?" So they can see what phone you got and stuff. So they came up to us and said, "What time?" I basically said F off. Like, I don't care what the time is. Then one of my friends said he'd like to know what the time is as himself. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm very tired. And basically the vibe we was given was we're just ready to. If you want to fight, we can fight. They sensed it. Like when someone's trying to suss you out before they rob you or anything, they'll ask dumb questions. If they don't get this, if they get a vibe, they start to act a bit nervous. Not obviously, but like they'll be holding back. You'll be like, are they gonna ask me the main questions or not? In the end, they just said, "Oh, you guys are cool. You're cool." If it was us on our own, one of us on our own, it would have been a tricky situation. So yeah, there was a white guy on that bus at the same time, and we was on the back of the bus, so we wasn't really paying attention until we heard a guy screaming. saying, "Oh, help me, they're robbing me, they're robbing me." Basically, they just slap him in the face, punching him in the face, again and again. Took the iPod, because obviously it was poor times. They were hungry. And, you know, obviously the bus stopped and put the alarm on. Mind you, we're far away from home. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We're like 15 years old. And there's just 4 boys just going crazy on the bus. And what's funny is one of the boys, after they robbed him, the other 3 ran off the bus. And one of them sat there and was chilling with us. Because obviously they were cool with us. And he was just talking. He'd be like, "Oh, you guys are cool, you know. You know the other boys, they were a bit scared of you." I was like, "Yeah, really? Why are you telling me this?" After a while, when he was talking, we was like, "Yo, you do realize the bus driver has stopped, put the alarm on, and is calling for police, and you're sitting here, and you was with them. You know they're gonna arrest you." He's like, "Oh yeah, you're right, you know." See, with some people, weed, I can tell he was on weed. We call it crow. We don't really call it weed. We call it crow. He was on crow, and I could just tell. It just messes with my mind. Some people can't take it. It just messes with their mind, and they end up becoming like Cheech and Chong and just acting bare slow. Anyway, it's just a little story, but that was a real life story. Oh yeah, so we was coming off the bus. Bus driver came up to see if the guy was okay. He was bleeding a bit. He was really shook up. But he was dressed, he was a bit naked. I don't know why he was, what I mean by naked is, he wasn't doing any precautions. He wasn't staying safe. He was just, them times you couldn't just have your phone out there. You couldn't be counting cash when I was 15 years old like that. You just couldn't be doing that. And he was a grown man. This is the funny thing. Like, this guy was a grown man on his way home. And he tried to blame us. "You guys didn't do anything." Obviously, the bus driver saw this and he came to our defense because he realized we're young. He's like, "Don't blame it on them. How dare you blame it on these children?" He said, "It's your own fault. Don't blame it on them." Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. It's a good story. Well, I wouldn't say it's a good story, but that's what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Peace. Yeah, welcome back. I think my brother's here now. I see the coach. Coach came about a minute ago. Just waiting for my brother to come off now. Can't tell you how tired I am. I'm exhausted. But it is what it is. We'll take the night bus. Is that him right there? Yo, big man. What you saying, man? Tell him how it was, man.
Fucking great.
But you happy, yeah? You got a big smile on your face and that.
Well, I wasn't happy last time. I was all the way to Burnley constantly.
Yeah, man. Well, so we're gonna take the night bus from here, yeah? And then, yeah. Take it to the I'm exhausted.
I am, bro.
You must be. I mean, what was the journey saying?
It's 7 hours. I thought it was 5 hours or 6 hours. It wasn't. It was 7 hours. It's further than Burnley, isn't it?
Way further.
This is me thinking it was the same distance.
Bro, Burnley's like going to Leeds, and Leeds was our stop off. Like,
So Newcastle.
what was our break? I mean.
So Newcastle was. Nice.
Bro, it took like 3 hours to get from Leeds.
The part of Newcastle we went was nice.
What, you mean the stadium? Yeah, the stadium is right at the centre.
I'm gonna give the other one as well.
But the stadium is there. You hungry?
Bought a lot of food when I was there.
Are you kidding me? I just bought you 3 double cheeseburgers.
Is it? Shit. Oh, that wasn't bad.
It's not a big deal.
No, I mean, I still eat it.
No, I mean, you can eat at home. It's not a big deal.
That's what I mean. I'd rather eat at home.
But when you do get hungry, just let me know. Because like, I bought that just in case. Any final words?
Harry Kane did the justice in the last minute.
Harry Kane, yeah?
Yeah, he scored in the last goal. It was literally no defenders there, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He just slot it on.
Who was man in the match?
Man of the match. I don't know who's man of the match.
What, in your opinion?
I'll say, I don't know. Yeah, I'll say Bentaleb maybe. Maybe Bentaleb, Ericsson or Chadley. That's the Chadley.
So what?
Outside of them.
The midfielder was good.
The midfield was good, yeah. Harry Kane, he's now got 30 goals, all competitions. Oh no, I think it's 30 goals in the Premier League, you know.
You know what it is, yeah? We have like one of the worst records against Newcastle, so it's Newcastle, right?
Yeah, back in the day, Martins, you remember Martins?
Yeah, I remember Martins.
Viduka.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to rape us.
Well, Viduka was from Australia, innit? Yeah, but he had the pack outs. I remember that.
Yeah, and Yakubu as well, they all raped us.
Yakubu,
oh,
yeah.
No, that was Viduka.
No.
Middlesbrough.
Yeah, my bad.
And they raped us as well. Viduka had like a bad history. Well, no, had a good history against us. We never used to. And Michael Owen as well when he was in Newcastle raped us. Remember Nicky Button when he went to White Lane and he raped us with that crazy goal. And then we had that shitty goalie called Gomez.
Yeah, but you know some of our good players came from Newcastle. Les Ferdinand. And you see, Ferdinand's my generation. You see that right there.
Well, it tells you, he praises Tottenham more because he's actually a coach for Tottenham. So.
Hey, respect to him. He was a good striker. I mean, for that time, he was a good striker. But hey, what does that say? That bus.
149. I'm going to take 149. Come off and take the 2.
No. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the night bus. But anyway, we're gonna leave it here because obviously I've got a camera in the middle of Tottenham. Like this is where the riot started. But I don't care.
It's not even that bad, this area.
See what it is, yeah. London is safe now.
No, this area is not even that bad.
But even if it wasn't safe, I don't care. Like, it is what it is.
Maybe if you go down there, it's a bit dangerous. Like, you go towards Edmonton.
Nah, this area in itself is dangerous, but it's not as dangerous as it used to be. You understand? And even if it was, I don't care. I mean, bruv, I don't think you remember because you was a bit young when you moved out, but Brixton was peak.
That's the coach going.
I thought you guys would never come.
The amount of bloody beeps that I heard coming on our coach, like everyone's beeping.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, so peace. Okay, so welcome back. Back at Trafalgar Square. As you can see right there. That phallic symbol. No, it's in the darkness, you can't see it. Trafalgar Square, central London. Basically right next to Charing Cross Station. I might as well ask you, how do you find it taking a night bus in there? Because this is your first time. I've done it a million times. Boring. Trust me, it is boring. Most times it's when I've had a night out or something, I'm a bit drunk. I'm just sleeping on the bus. I've had worse moments. But yeah, there's nothing much to say. Trafalgar Square. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? So 1 o'clock, 1:30. It's 1:30 in the morning. My brother's got college to wake up to. I got work. Times are hard. We're only gonna get 3 hours sleep. And 2 days ago I only had 3 hours sleep. So for the last 3-4 days, I'm not gonna have a proper sleep until when I come back home tomorrow. So anyway, we'll leave it there. Peace.